subject of this telecast is a movie and an historical event. The movie was produced by Warner Brothers. Our Lady of Fatima. We asked Mr. Jack Warner if he would permit us to show a section of that classic film on this particular show. And the graciousness and the immediacy and the spontaneity of his assent has made us indeed his debtor. The historical event is that upon which this particular film was based. And it is of the historical event, first of all, that we would speak before we show you the movie. The event itself might be called almost the birthday of the modern world, because it was on that day that the forces of good and evil seemed to reach their peak. Our modern world, with its great crises, began on the date of October 13th, 1917. We will take you quickly to 3 cities and show you what happened on that day, first in Moscow, secondly in Rome, and third in a little village in Portugal called Fatima. October 13th, 1917, Moscow. Maria Alexandrovich, a young Russian noble lady, was teaching religion to a group of 200 children in the Church of the Iberian Virgin. And suddenly there was a distraction. Horsemen entered the front door, down the middle aisle, vaulted the communion rail, destroyed the icons, the statuary of the altar, and then attacked the children, killing many of them. Maria Alexandrovich ran out of the church screaming. She knew that there was an imminent revolution by the communists, and she went to Lenin, whom she knew, and she said, "A most terrible thing has happened. I was teaching catechism to my children. Horsemen came in, charged them, and killed some of them. Lenin said, 'I know it. I sent them.'" It was one of the events that heralded the beginning of the terrible communist revolution that has since harassed the world. Rome, October 13th, 1917. The same hour, midday. Church bells are ringing all through the city. It was a joyful event. A bishop was being consecrated. His name, Eugenio Pacelli. A man who then was not very well known, but who one day would come face to face with this great revolutionary force and would become the greatest spiritual force in the world against it. After his consecration on that 13th day of October 1917, he went to Munich. At that particular time, the communists were very strong. They were under the leadership in Munich of Karl Liebknecht, and then one of those curious women that communism spawns, Rosa Luxemburg. And an order went out to kill 325 so-called enemies. And one of them was this same Archbishop Eugenio Pacelli. The commander of the Southern Communist Army, whose name was Brother Seiler, and his aide-de-camp, Brongratz, brought in some soldiers with hand grenades. Seiler himself was armed. They got into the house by a kind of a ruse, and they hid behind a curtain, waiting for the footfall of this man of whom we're speaking. And as he walked down the corridor, Seiler was hiding behind a curtain. And he threw out his gun to shoot him. And the gun struck the pectoral cross on his breast fell to the floor. Archbishop Pacelli reached over and picked it up, handed it back to Seiler, said, "Here's your gun. Kill him if you wish. I am only interested in the souls of my people." Seiler and Brongrance went back, and they were unable to explain why they did not get their man. They could not explain why they were haunted by that lean figure. There was only one thing they did know, and that was that from that time on, that man would be afraid of absolutely nothing in all the world. And that man became Pius XII. And that pectoral cross that he was wearing that night, I am wearing now. Pius XII, he gave it to his esteemed friend, His Eminence Cardinal Spellman, who this evening kindly gave it to me when I told him I wished to speak of this incident. October 13th, 1917, there's a little village in Fatima where three little children, Maria, Jacinta, and Francis, were gathered expecting a revelation. They had said that Mary, the Mother of God, had appeared to them. It was not surprising, of course, if she had. It might very well have been. The Lord came through her. Through her, he worked his first miracle. And then from the cross, he commended us all to her with his kind words, "Behold thy mother." The children said that the lady had appeared to her before, appeared to them before on the 13th of April, and May, and June, July, 19th of August, and the 13th of September. And in the course of the revelation, something very interesting was said, which goes to show there's something more important in this world than politics. It was said by the lady that this world war will end in a little over another year. Now remember the date, October 13th, 1917. We went to war that year on Good Friday, our country. The war did end in a little over another year on the 11th of November, 1918. And then the lady told the children to tell the world that there would come a great era of peace to the world if the world would only return to God. And Russia would be converted. But, she said, if the world does not return to God, at the close of the next pontificate, that is to say, in the year 1936, there will be the beginnings of a second world war in Spain. So evidently heaven regarded that civil war as the beginning of World War II. And then she said, but to prevent it, I ask that men do penance and prayer and return again to God. If they do not do penance, there will come World War II, which will be more terrible than World War I. Nations will be destroyed, cities blotted out, the good will suffer persecution, Russia will spread its errors and persecution throughout the world, and the Holy Father himself will suffer much. Then she gave a word of hope, but in the end, God will triumph. The Second World War need not have come. It was unnecessary. Wars are not just made by politics. Wars are crises and judgments that come upon us because of the way we live. But there had to be some sign that this revelation was true. And 70,000 people gathered at Fatima this particular day with the children. Now, what is interesting is that most of them were unbelievers. Portugal in those days was anarchistic, communistic, atheistic, anti-clerical. They came out of curiosity. Some of them doubted, most of them doubted that anything would happen, but the children said that the lady told them that there would be a great miracle, which would be a proof that she had actually appeared. And the proof was what was called the miracle of the sun. The sun, according to the testimony of these 70,000 people, and also according to the testimony of the atheistic, anarchistic newspapers, which I read and which indeed were very interesting, because they said, this actually happened, but we hope that nobody will interpret it in a divine way. And the sun seemed almost to detach itself and to become like a great silver ball, and then shooting out sparks in all directions. It almost precipitated itself, or so it seemed, precipitated itself upon the people. And they shouted to God for prayer. Prayer and supplication, and in sorrow and in contrition. Miracles took place in the sights of them all. No, it rained all the time. When this phenomenon had taken place 3 times, everyone found that their clothes were dry. From that time on, Fatima became kind of a gathering place of all of the people of the world who believed that peace was made somewhere else than at the tables of politicians. Namely, peace was made by prayer and reparation and expiation, sacrifice. On October 13th, 1951, I was at Fatima, and there were 1 million people. They gathered the night before, and all night long it rained. One of those cold rains on one of these Portuguese mountaintops. But they stood and they knelt and they prayed for the peace of the world. I stayed with them till 3 o'clock, and I was one of the few that had a cot. I went in and laid down. I was tired. But you could not sleep. The luxury of a cot. And here are 1 million people, most of whom have walked 50, 75, and 100 miles over during several days in order to do penance. So the only thing to do was to get out of bed and pray with them through the night, and then the next morning pray for the peace of the world. And when Warner Brothers did this particular film, they left the realm of imagination and technique, and they went to Fatima that particular night, and the close of the particular film, which you are about to witness, shows the crowd that particular night that I was there. Now, the film.
Oh, wait, Our Lady was there. I didn't see her, but I know it.
Oh, 3 crazy children.
We were cheated.
The sign! Show us the sign!
Why don't you leave them alone? They're only children. Go on, go away. Go on.
Show us the sign.
We knew you'd come to us, dear lady. What do you want?
I want to tell you that the war is going to end soon, and the soldiers will return to their homes. Do not fear. In the end, God will triumph.
You said you'd tell us who you are.
I am the Lady of the Rosary.
Queen of the Most Holy Rosary.
Where's Our Lady? We haven't seen her.
The child talks to the empty air. We saw nothing, heard nothing. They better pull some sort of miracle out of the hat, or this farce will become a tragedy.
Well, I can't say we didn't try to stop it.
We've been cheated. We've been lied to. Nobody touches the children.
Holy Mother, you promised to give us a miracle so the people will believe us.
Where the people of Fatima in 1917 erected this simple arch, there now stands a magnificent basilica. And on October 13th, 1951, 1 million people from all over the world gathered here to do homage to Our Lady of Fatima. Fatima is alive with 1 million white handkerchiefs, waving an affectionate greeting to the White Lady, waving an affectionate greeting to the White Lady of Peace.
As I stood there on that altar, overlooking that great crowd of 1 million people, all of them waving the white handkerchiefs as white flags of purity, in tribute to peace and to the Lady of Peace. My mind left that white square and went to the red square of Moscow, where there were red flags dyed red in the blood of the victims. Somehow I felt that on this day there was the great crisis between the white square of Fatima and the red square of Moscow. Somehow or other one felt certain and secure about peace. If we could just magnify this crowd and these petitions and this spirit throughout the world. And in my imagination I could see a great change coming over the hammer and the sickle. I could see that hammer that had beaten down so many homes and profaned so many sanctuaries. I could see it being held aloft by millions of men and looking now like a cross. And that sickle, which the communists use to cut human life like unripe wheat, I now saw as changing its figure and its symbolism and becoming, as the book of the Apocalypse said, the moon under the lady's feet. This is the way to peace. World War II need not have happened if men had returned to God. World War III need not happen. And it will not happen if we as a nation return again to God. If there is a Cold War here and a Cold War anywhere else, it is because our hearts and our souls are not on flame with love of
action. This divine blueprint is designed not just for your survival, but for your thriving. Hold fast to my will, and you will see the extraordinary unfold in your life. I urge you to rise and move forward with determination. Confront your challenges head-on without hesitation or fear. Persevere in all your undertakings with courage and strength. The problems of this world are inevitable, but they are not insurmountable. With my support and guidance, you are equipped to overcome them. Each step taken in faith and obedience is a step toward victory. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. My presence is a constant source of strength and courage. As you face the trials and tribulations of life, know that I am with you, fortifying your spirit and guiding your steps. Fear has no place here. With each act of obedience, your faith deepens and your spirit grows stronger. Embrace this divine adventure, for it is filled with promise and potential. Together, we will navigate the complexities of life, and you will emerge not only successful but also fulfilled and blessed. In the midst of tribulation, let the words I share with you now empower you to rise above the fray, making you more than a conqueror. Remember, the adversary is already vanquished. In all the universe, no force can surpass my power. You are invincible under my watch. No one can steal your joy or defeat you when you are aligned with my will. Hold on to these truths and do not be swayed by the imaginary fears that others might try to impose upon you. Many around you may fabricate falsehoods and attempt to pull others into their own vortex of fear and despair. Yet, you shall stand firm and unafraid if your faith in me is unwavering. Protect your heart vigilantly. Resist the entry of confusion, harmful habits, and destructive vices into your life and your home. While safeguarding your spirit, extend grace and mercy to those who have stumbled. Judgment and rejection are not yours to dispense. Instead, approach those who have erred with compassion and understanding. Those who have turned away from me and lost their path are not to be shunned or scorned. Instead, reach out to them with love and patience, speaking words of hope and encouragement. Share with them my message of unconditional love, affirming that I have not rejected them. Let them know that in surrendering their lives to me, they will find true freedom and joy, an escape from their burdens and a release from their chains. Engage with such individuals not with a spirit of superiority, but with genuine empathy and a desire to heal. Your actions and words can be a beacon that guides them back to my embrace. Pray for them earnestly, believing that my love can restore and rejuvenate even the most lost souls. Broken spirits, through your compassion and commitment, can find healing. You have the power to bridge the gap between despair and redemption, showing them that a return to my fold is not only possible but filled with the promise of new beginnings and lasting happiness. Let these words resonate within your spirit, echoing in your ears both day and night, through trials and during moments of joy. Know deeply that I love you. I am here to lift you from despair and envelop you in my peace. Never turn away from my love nor question its steadfastness. As you face tomorrow, rest assured that I am here, ready to embrace you, to fortify you with a love that is both sweet and unending. Your journey may be unpredictable, filled with moments when miracles seem just beyond reach. Yet, I assure you, the miraculous is woven into the very fabric of your days. Expect the unexpected, for your miracle will manifest in the most unforeseen moments. Your freedom will arrive on a day you least anticipate, and your happiness will sweep over you suddenly, without prior warning. Embrace each day with hope and anticipation. Do not live in apprehension of the future or dwell in the shadows of uncertainty. My love is your constant companion, your shield, and your guide. It is a force that not only protects but also propels you forward, transforming potential despair into joyous celebration. Hold fast to this promise, carrying it in your heart as you move forward. The unexpected blessings are often the most profound, revealing my presence and power in your life with startling clarity. As you continue on your path, let this assurance of unexpected joy and unforeseen freedom inspire you to persevere, to remain open to the myriad ways I work in your life. With each step, remember, I am with you, loving you, planning your ultimate happiness in ways you might not yet see but will surely feel. Stand up, engage in the battle, and hold fast to courage. Do not let fear or uncertainty deter you. Activate your faith, for your victory is on the horizon, and your moment of triumph approaches rapidly. Abundant blessings and substantial rewards are prepared for you, recognizing your fidelity and devotion. I have resolved to bestow upon you profound blessings, and my purpose will be accomplished. Know that I keep a watchful eye over those who hold me dear, who trust in my presence and draw strength from my word. You, who cherish my teachings and sustain yourselves on my truths, will find that I am your steadfast supporter. I empower those whose hearts reflect on my promises and who contemplate my laws both day and night, offering them a fortitude that transcends ordinary understanding. To my steadfast warriors who persevere without surrendering to doubt, I reveal the breadth of my supernatural power. Your unwavering belief in my enduring love ensures that I am ever present to rescue you from adversarial forces and to navigate you through every conflict. You are not merely participants in the struggle, you are destined for deliverance and designed to emerge victorious from the trials you face. This assurance is not merely for your comfort but is a call to action. It is a reminder that your engagement in this spiritual battle, armed with faith and guided by my word, will lead to inevitable success. Your challenges are not permanent fixtures. They are the platforms upon which your spirit is tested and your victories are secured. Remember, as you move forward, that each step taken in faith is a step toward the realization of the promises I have made to you. Together, we will face the challenges, overcome the obstacles, and celebrate the victories that await. As one of my chosen, it is essential that you hold fast to my words and cherish the tender tone with which I address you. Let the affection in my voice be your daily encouragement, stirring you each morning to kneel by your bed and pray with profound faith. This practice is not merely routine, it is a part of your spiritual journey. Embrace this commitment without hesitation, for in prayer, you open your life to the wonders I long to perform. Pray earnestly for your loved ones, for your health, and for your financial well-being. I am ready to act, to bring about miracles that will alleviate not just temporary discomfort but enduring hardship. Trust that I aim to remove any specter of misery or need that shadows your life. This is my desire for you, fueled by a love that seeks your complete joy and fulfillment. These words I speak are not fleeting, they are planted deep within your soul, intended to flourish like a mighty tree in the garden of your heart. As you nurture these seeds of truth and promise through prayer and reflection, they will grow, eventually bearing fruit when the season is right. The miracles that will emerge from your steadfast faith will be both visible and abundant. This growth and the ensuing blessings are a testament to the power of the divine word taking root within you. Therefore, let your heart be open and receptive. Continue to nurture your faith with daily prayers and a steadfast focus on my promises. As you do, you will see the transformation not only in your surroundings but within yourself, a transformation that prepares you to receive and recognize the great miracles destined for your life. With each day, draw closer to the fruition of these promises and watch as the extraordinary unfolds before you. Do not be consumed by fear or disheartened by the challenges you face today. Continue your journey with unwavering determination and without a shadow of doubt. Engage in the battles before you, and as you persevere, you will witness the resolution of your conflicts in extraordinary ways, ways that transcend the ordinary and reveal the supernatural workings of my hand. The blessings I am preparing for you are so profound that they will obliterate the suffering and sadness that have shadowed your days. I am in the process of transforming how you perceive and interpret your world. The lens of pessimism and negativity through which you once viewed your circumstances will be replaced with one of hope and positivity. Each day, as you awaken, Let my promises occupy your thoughts and invigorate your spirit. This divine word will elevate you, providing a sturdy foundation for your daily endeavors. As you walk through your days, you will do so bolstered by newfound confidence. You will not tremble at the prospect of danger or calamity, for you are not alone. My legion of warrior angels will encamp around you, offering protection and guidance. With such mighty guardians at your side, you can move boldly and fearlessly, secure in the knowledge that you are watched over and defended. Remember, these changes and protections are not merely for your comfort but are designed to equip you to live out your purpose with courage and assurance. My presence in your life is a constant guarantee of safety and support, empowering you to face whatever lies ahead with a calm and collected heart. Trust in this truth, and let it transform every aspect of your life as you step forward into each new day with confidence and peace. Stay steadfast on this sacred journey, undeterred by the distractions and challenges hurled at you by adversaries. Devote neither your time nor energy to pursuits that yield no fruit and merely sap your strength, stealing moments from your life. Instead, focus on deepening your understanding of me, immersing yourself in my word, which is designed to refine and transform your character. Make a practice of dedicating your mornings to me. Let your household come alive with praise as the dawn breaks. Fill your home with hymns and psalms, creating an atmosphere where my presence is palpable. I have resolved to bless you and your family profoundly because of my deep love for you, and this decision is irrevocable. No force can hinder my hand or alter the course of the blessings. I have in store for you a season of abundance, not only for you to experience and revel in but also to prepare you for the forthcoming victories and triumphs. This period of plenty is both a gift and a preparation, equipping you with resources, faith, and strength for the future challenges you will face. As you walk through this time of abundance, remember it is both a testament to my love and a tool to prepare you for greater things ahead. Embrace this season with gratitude and expectation, ready to meet the victories that await with confidence and a heart full of joy. For many seasons, you have held on to the hope of witnessing my promises unfold in your life. You have grown weary of being surrounded by those who fail to recognize their worth in my eyes or appreciate the gifts and talents I have bestowed upon them. As you observe the prophecies once written now coming to fruition, your sense of urgency deepens. This is no time for idleness, with your future at stake. You know my word, understand its truth, and feel my realness in every part of your being. The realization that every moment counts has cleared your vision and sharpened your focus. You see now, more than ever, that playing it safe or small with your destiny is not an option. My plans for you are unfolding, and as they do, even those around you will begin to perceive the magnitude of my presence in your life. They will witness the tangible manifestations of my spirit in your actions and in your home, realizing that I have set you apart for a significant purpose. This purpose is not merely for your benefit but is meant to be a beacon to others, demonstrating my power and grace. As you step forward in faith, embracing the path I have laid out for you, you will inspire those caught in the shadows of doubt and disbelief. Your life, transformed and fulfilled, will be a testimony to my unyielding commitment and the unbreakable promises I make. Continue steadfastly on this journey, fueled by the knowledge that what I have promised, I will deliver. Let your life be living proof that my word is alive and active, shaping not only your future but also impacting those around you. Stand firm in the assurance that my purpose for you is profound and that your obedience to my call will lead to unparalleled fulfillment and joy. In this era marked by prophecy, the call for you to ascend has never been clearer. Turn away from those who dwell in pessimism and defeat. For them, victory remains elusive. Such individuals, trapped in a cycle of negativity, inadvertently sabotage their own success and limit the potential of those around them. They may profess a superficial love for their peers, but their actions reveal a different truth, one of resentment and hostility. They may offer smiles in passing, yet in your absence, their true colors show through acts of betrayal and envy. They envy your resilience, the way you've clung to hope and continued your journey despite adversity. You've shown true strength by standing firm in your convictions, persevering through challenges, and maintaining faith in me. This path hasn't been easy. You've navigated past the negativity of others, fought against the tides of doubt, and emerged stronger with each trial faced. Now, as you move forward, remember that your courage and persistence serve not only to elevate your own spirit but also to inspire those who witness your journey. Your life is a testament to what can be achieved when one remains steadfast in faith and purpose, even in the face of opposition and envy. Your commitment to this path shines brightly, offering hope and a way forward for others who might still be finding their footing. Let your actions continue to reflect this inner strength and conviction. As you do so, you'll not only transcend the limitations set by others but also draw nearer to the fulfillment of the great plans I have for you. This journey is not just about overcoming obstacles but about revealing the magnitude of what can be accomplished through faith and perseverance. So rise, unburdened by the negativity of the past, and step into the fullness of the destiny that awaits. Today marks a pivotal moment in your life, the day of your salvation and the heralding of your victory and liberation. Embrace this declaration with unwavering faith, free from any shadow of fear. It is with certainty that I proclaim great wonders are set to unfold, not just in your own life but within the lives of your family members as well. The miracle you have been earnestly awaiting is on the brink of manifestation. Affirm your belief in this promise. Let me hear your conviction. I have the power to obliterate the blemishes of your past, revitalizing your present and securing a blessed future for you. Even if today you find yourself burdened by sorrow or surrounded by challenges, hold on to my assurance, the blessings you have sought for me are on their way to you. However, it is crucial to remember that my plans for you are crafted from a perspective far beyond human understanding, higher, grander, more exquisite, and infinitely powerful. Should there come a time when your specific requests seem unmet, trust that it is not a denial but a preparation for something even greater. If what you asked for is not granted, it is because I am preparing to bestow upon you something far superior. My vision for your life encompasses not just immediate relief but also long-term fulfillment and joy. Embrace this period of expectation and transformation, knowing that what I have in store for you exceeds your most ambitious dreams. Let this assurance sustain you as you navigate the present, readying yourself for the remarkable gifts that await just over the horizon. When I guide people out of your life, understand it is done with a purpose. It is my way of liberating you from burdens that weigh heavily upon your heart and clearing your path for greater spiritual and supernatural ascension. This process, though sometimes painful, is an act of profound love from me to you. I remove these obstacles not to bring you loneliness but to prepare you for relationships that are nurturing, protective, and genuinely loving. In time, I will introduce you to special individuals who will truly value and care for you. These are the people who will encourage your growth, defend you in trials, and offer you the love that enriches and fulfills. Trust in my timing and wisdom. The connections I foster for you will be of a higher quality, filled with sincerity and grace. Release your grip on relationships that drain your spirit and embrace those that bring forth peace and joy. Avoid those who bring toxicity and turmoil into your life. Stay away from abusive behaviors and violent individuals, as they are influenced by forces that seek to undermine your well-being and that of your loved ones. Protect yourself and your children by adhering to my guidance, and do not surrender your peace to anyone who does not honor your worth. My word stands true, my promises are steadfast, and everything I have declared will indeed come to pass. Embrace this truth and walk confidently in the direction of my leading, ready to receive the abundant life I have in store for you. Respond to my call with the entirety of your faith, loyalty, dedication, and trust. When you commit fully to these virtues, you will experience the certainty that the blessings I have promised are on the brink of manifesting in your life. Take my words seriously. Heed my guidance. This journey you are on with me is profound, it is not a trivial pursuit, and there is no room for half-hearted commitment. I am dedicated to your success, not your failure. You have sought a sign, a confirmation, and now I am speaking directly to you. I have envisioned a future for you filled with joy, prosperity, and strength. However, reaching this future requires that you consciously distance yourself from negative influences that could derail your progress. Surround yourself with positivity and align yourself with those who uplift and support your spiritual journey. The environment you cultivate will play a crucial role in the fruition of the plans I have laid out for you. Prepare yourself to rise and move decisively toward the destiny I have ordained for you. You are securely held within my hands. I am your provider and guide. Trust that I will reveal the path step by step, instructing you on the actions necessary to advance. I will not just lead you vaguely but will provide clear markers along your journey. With each faithful step you take, the details of your mission will unfold, leading you toward a life of fulfillment and divine purpose. Embrace this call with courage and an open heart, ready to undertake the tasks ahead I set before you, knowing that with my guidance, you are more than equipped to succeed. Rise early and join me at dawn to hear my messages. I will nourish you with my word and fortify your faith. You are embarking on a new chapter in your life. Behold, as the heavens open and showers of restoration rain down upon you. Today marks the beginning of your healing. Extend your arms wide to embrace this celestial flow of joy. Turn away from the voices that only speak of crisis and destruction. While it is true that the world faces many challenges and seems to be on a downward spiral, remember that this is a result of humanity turning away from me, choosing sin over salvation. But you and your family are different. You reside securely under my protection, within the shadow of the Almighty. In this safe haven, I take pleasure in providing for all your needs. As the world outside may tumult, you can find peace in my promises. You are shielded from the chaos, wrapped in my care, and supplied abundantly with every necessity. Rejoice in this assurance and live confidently, knowing that your sustenance and safety are guaranteed by my loving provision. While many around you may succumb to despair and complaint, you will stand apart, celebrating the abundant blessings that I shower upon you each day. You are graced with gifts, my guiding voice and visible signs of my favor. These blessings are not only for your benefit but are also a testament to my presence in your life, ensuring you feel supported and loved every step of your journey. Your joy will be further multiplied by the beautiful outcomes that will arise in response to your prayers. Know that I have crafted a magnificent plan for you, and now is the appointed time for the fulfillment of my promises. What lies ahead is designed not only to bring joy to your heart but also to affirm your faith in my providential care. These blessings are unfolding at just the right moment, perfectly aligned with the greater purpose I have ordained for your life. However, with these blessings comes a responsibility. I urge you to embody humility and gentleness in all your interactions. Use the abundance I provide not only for your own sustenance but also as a means to bless others. Feed the hungry, assist those in need, and manage the resources you receive with wisdom. Be cautious not to squander these gifts on frivolous pursuits or habits that could lead to spiritual bondage. Instead, invest them in actions that uphold my teachings and spread my love, ensuring that your abundance becomes a source of help and healing in the community around you. Through these acts of kindness and responsible stewardship, you will truly reflect my love and grace to the world. I urge you to embody strength and courage, and I command you to reject any temptation that might use your blessings for purposes that lead you astray or deepen your errors. Be vigilant in how you allocate what I have provided. Steward these gifts wisely, and I promise to increase your prosperity. Take time each day to seek my presence earnestly. Dedicate moments to be still, to listen, and to embrace the words I offer. For in doing so, your faith will be fortified and your intellect sharpened. With each day that you come to me, allow my words to cultivate the spiritual sensitivity you need to navigate life's complexities. This daily communion will equip you to be braver and more resolute in your convictions. As you grow in this spiritual maturity, you will find clarity and focus, enabling you to concentrate on achieving the success that I have in store for you. This journey of faith is designed not only to prosper you materially but also to enrich you spiritually, providing you with the discernment to make choices that align with my will. As you walk this path, I will instill in you a steadfastness of character, a firmness that will empower you to identify and reject deceptive influences, those false friends who might wish to see you revert to past failures. This strength will shield you from being pulled back into the depths from which you have risen. My guidance will be a lamp unto your feet, lighting the way forward and keeping you from stumbling. Embrace this guidance and let it mold you into a beacon of my love and truth, standing firm against the challenges and temptations that you will surely face. I am inscribing my words directly onto your heart at this very moment. If you hold fast to my teachings and turn from evil, I will wipe away your past, and your victory for eternity will be secure. You are being restored right now. I am blessing you abundantly so that your life becomes a beacon of hope and guidance for many. Trust in my word and maintain a prayerful life. It is through these actions that you draw nearer to my presence and receive the love that will sustain and strengthen you. Your future, too, is under my care. I have plans to prosper you, to illuminate